Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kohalo Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to you brothers that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity, all right, throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay, what being watchmen, okay, of Yahweh Ba'ashem Al Shai prophesying, okay, and showing forth things to come, because of a truth, these words are, okay, these words are true. Okay, this is the sure word of prophecy. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to get into this video. It's based off of this video. This is a video from 7 years ago. Okay, approximately 7 years ago. Okay, June 26, 2013. Okay, this brother Monaghan and the elder Monaghan, or Shar Monaghan, and Shar Pashai. Okay, they did this video based off this article right here from Fox News. Okay, and this article was dated June 20th, 2013. And the similarities are so eerie, okay, are very eerie, okay, to what you have going on today. Now, 7 is completion, okay? So basically, it took 7 years for Esau, Edom, okay, to push forth his agenda, and his trial run was in the Middle East, okay, with this MERS virus. So I'm going to play a few excerpts from the article. Let me start off by reading these scriptures real quick. This is 1 Corinthians 13 and 9. It says, let me start right here. Let me read. 1 Corinthians 13 and 9, it says, for we know in part and we prophesy in part, okay? And that's the truth, okay? We know certain things that are going to come to pass, okay? And we prophesy part of things that are going to come to pass, okay? And the works, all right, show forth for themselves. And these works are not of us. They're of Yahweh Ba'ashem Al Shai, the Spirit, okay, that Yahweh Ba'ashem Al Shai puts upon men, okay, to do these works. See, our people, they have been playing games, okay? They have not been taking this word seriously. Okay, but now they're seeing the repercussions, okay, of not taking this word serious and being in a complete, shut out in complete utter darkness, okay? And that's our people, shut out in darkness, okay? It says, but when that which is perfect is come, okay, and that's Yahweh Shai, then that which is in part, okay, the things that we know in part shall be done away. So we're going to know everything, okay? And we do have the 100% truth, okay, the 100% understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Al Shai and the things pertaining unto the kingdom, okay, of Yahweh Ba'ashem Al Shai that was spoken of thousands of years ago by the Lord's servants, the prophets. These are the days that we're living in the days that the prophets spoke about these visions. As a matter of fact, let me get that real quick. I think it's First Peter's the first chapter, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yep. This is First Peter's. I started 9. It says, matter of fact, let's start up around 8. First Peter's 1 and 8. It says, whom having not seen ye love. That's Yahweh Shai. That's perfect, okay? When we see him, we're going to know all things, okay? It says, in whom though now ye see him not, yet believing, ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory. Yeah, because we have this understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Al Shai, which is precious, okay? And we haven't seen the Lord, okay, with these eyes in this flesh, okay? But we rejoice, okay? Because we believe in him. Believing ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory. Receiving the end of your faith, because when Yahweh Shai comes, that's the end of our faith. It says even the salvation of your soul. So we're looking for our souls to be delivered, okay, from this hell that we're in, you know, this prison, okay. It says, of which salvation the prophets have inquired and searched diligently, who prophesied of the grace that should come unto you. Okay, so we've entered into the labors of these prophets that inquired and searched diligently and caught hell, okay, for giving a record, okay, of the things to look forward to, the things to look for in these times, okay. Yeah, it says, who prophesied of the grace that should come unto you, searching what or what manner of time the Spirit of Yahushua, which was in them, did signify, when it testified beforehand the sufferings of the anointed and the glory that should follow. So Yahushua suffered. Okay, he's on the right hand side of the Father, waiting for the command to come back to deliver the elect of the children of Israel. Okay, and we're looking for these things, and we're prophesying of these things. Okay, and that's what it says. Okay, it says, for we know in part and we prophesy in part. Okay, and that's what we're doing. Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. Okay, and the part that Yahushua, the spirit that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have given us through his son Yahushua, okay, that measure is the power to prophesy. Okay, and prophecy, okay, has been taking place because 7 years ago, around this time, this brother did a video with the brother, with the other elder brother, okay, and they prophesied, okay, of the plagues, okay, and guess what? These plagues that Esau have set up, okay, is the catalyst to bringing forth this new world order, okay, and it's going to get worse from now. This is Jeremiah 6 verse 17. It says, also I have set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. Yeah, and we're the watchmen. Okay, starting with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, we're the watchmen. Okay, we were sounding the trumpet, we still sounding the trumpet. Okay, it says, but they said, we will not hearken. These scoffers and scorners, they're not trying to listen to the counsel of the Lord. Okay, through the Lord's servants, his prophets. Okay, through the Lord's servants, the prophets. Okay, and that's Israel in general. That happened during the time of Jeremiah. That happened during the time of Yahushua. They didn't hearken. Okay, it says, but they said, we will not hearken. Therefore hear ye nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them. Okay, what is among them? Okay, nations and congregation. Okay, of the righteous. There's going to be a bunch of dead bodies among them because they didn't hearken. Okay, the other nations too. That's for them to know. That's why you got our people getting shot down in the streets, catching all types of hell. Okay, because they don't hearken to the sound of the trumpet. It says, what is among them? Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it. So they rejected the words of the Lord. Okay, they wouldn't hearken unto the words. Okay, they wouldn't listen to the law. They wouldn't repent. Okay, is there another scripture right here? This is Zechariah 7 and 11. It says, but they refused and hearkened. Shalakia, Zechariah 7 and 11. But they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder and stopped their ears, that they should not hear. Okay, it says, yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which the Lord of hosts had sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts. Therefore it is come to pass that as he cried and they would not hear, so they cried and I would not hear, saith the Lord of hosts. Okay, and that's self-explanatory. I'm not even gonna, go more into that. Now let's start right here, because it's I'm gonna hit a few pieces. Because remember, this brother is reading this article. Mysterious new MERS virus spread easily, deadlier than SARS, and you can hear the eerie similarities in the same what is it called? The same script that Esau is pushing in these times with the COVID-19. Okay, so without further ado, let's run this real quick. Okay.
Shalom, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and double honors to our elders of the GMS and Great Millstone, and shalom to all you sincere Akim out there on the highways and byways, pushing this word and sincerity and truth. Alright, today I'm going to just want to do some updates on some of the signs of the times, and one of them, as you can see, as the brother had it focused on, was the new MERS virus. Alright, so this is part of the pestilence that's going to be coming to America very soon, along with other variations of this virus. It's also known as the coronavirus. MERS stands for the Middle Eastern Respiratory Syndrome, and they're saying this thing is worse than SARS, and it's spreading everywhere. So I got a couple precepts, and I'm going to try and speed read through this article because it's fairly long. I might not even go through the whole thing, but you saw the title, so you Akim out there, you can go back and read it. Read through all of it if the spirit, if I don't go through all of it. All right, so this is entitled, and this is from FoxNews.com. This is entitled "Mysterious New MERS Virus Spreads Easily, Deadlier Than SARS," and the CDC is currently preparing for this outbreak that they won't be able to control. So it says, I hold Matthew's 24. You know what I want? The pestilence. All right, it says, this is out of London. A mysterious new respiratory virus that originated in the Middle East spreads easily between people and appears more deadly than SARS, doctors reported Wednesday after investigating the biggest outbreak in Saudi Arabia. And this is dated June 20th, 2013. So today is the 25th, Wednesday. So this was about almost a week ago, last Thursday. Alright, it says more than 60 cases of what is now called MERS, including 38 deaths, have been recorded by the World Health Organization in the past year, mostly in Saudi Arabia. So far, illnesses have spread out quickly as SARS did in 2003, ultimately triggering a global outbreak that killed about 800 people. Now, it said there were 60 cases and 38 people died, so that's more than half. When you divide that, you get roughly around 63%, 57, either 57% or 63%. All right, so more than half of the people who are getting it are dying from it. All right, it says an international.
So this is the MERS virus. So the brother's going into the MERS virus. Now I'm going to get another clip, okay? And I'm gonna end the video, okay, after this clip. But listen to what this brother says, okay? Let me start it. Let's go to right here to about. I started at about. There go 6:08.
You make an amendment means you make an adjustment or a judgment to something. All right, that's wrong. All right. So I'm gonna continue on. It says, unlike SARS, though, scientists remain baffled as to the source of MERS. In a worrying finding, the team said MERS, the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, not only spreads easily between people, but within hospitals. That was also the case with SARS, a distant relative of the new virus. To me, this felt a lot like SARS did, said Dr. Trish Pearl, a senior hospital epidemiologist at Johns Hopkins Medicine, who was part of the team. Their report was published online Wednesday in the New England Journal of Medicine. Pearl said they couldn't nail down how it was spread in every case, through droplets from sneezing or coughing or a more indirect route. Some of the hospital patients weren't close to the infected person, but somehow picked up the virus. You go Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 16. Let me keep reading though. It said, quote unquote, in the right circumstances, the spread could be explosive, said Pearl, while emphasizing that the team only had a snapshot of MERS cluster in Saudi Arabia. Cases have continued to trickle in, and there appears to be an ongoing outbreak in Saudi Arabia. MERS cases have also been reported in Jordan, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, Britain, France, Germany, Italy, and Tanzania. Most have a direct connection to the Middle East region. In the Saudi cluster that was investigated, certain patients infected many more people than would be expected, Pearl said. One patient who was receiving dialysis treatment spread MERS to 7 others. You hear that? 7 others, including fellow dialysis patients at the same hospital. During SARS, such patients were known as super spreaders and effectively seeded outbreaks in numerous countries. You can read that Jeremiah 49 verses 16 through 18. Jeremiah chapter.
So with that, call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Akakwadash, and Shalom.